Hi, it's me, Vamp, and welcome back to another Nightwave Talk episode. So, if you guys remember last time, this episode is going to both be on the podcast and on the YouTube. I'm uploading it to both. If you're watching it on YouTube, you will actually get to see me do the quest I'm about to talk about, the mission rather I'm about to talk about. And if you are on podcast, feel free to listen. If you want to check out the video by chance, just go to YouTube and type in Warframe Madness, and it's podcast. It's Nightwave Talk episode 2, I believe, number 2. Okay, so Gift of the Lotus. That's what we're going to talk about because this is actually their answer to it. We got one Gift of the Lotus alert for this whole weekend. And yeah, this is their entire answer. I don't know if you can hear it raining outside because it is raining outside over here. I don't think you guys can, but yeah. And this answer would be okay because they're like, oh, temporarily, since you can't earn wolf credit, since there's no way to actually get anything, then you should, however, do the whole, like I said, you should, however, do the whole, sorry, I'm getting distracted. You should get something. With this, it's for a helmet. This is for a helmet, Hildren helmet. This Gift of the Lotus, and it ran all weekend, or rather it's running all weekend, and I feel like they plan on doing something like this every weekend with 1 or 2 items, which, I mean, it's better than nothing. Yes, it looks like this is going to be their answer to the whole thing about needing to give us rewards, but it's not enough in my opinion. I know what you're saying. You're saying, but Vamp, it's something, a Gift of the Lotus, one Gift of the Lotus for all weekend. That's not really much of anything. Yes, it's one guaranteed reward that we don't really spend work credits on, because we don't have any to spend, so it's a good thing we don't. But it's still not the best in the world. The reason it's not the best in the world is simply because of the fact that, think about it, if we get one every weekend till it comes back, and it's not like they're rotating alerts as far as I know. It's just one alert up for the whole weekend. We don't get an additional one on Saturday. We don't get an additional one on Sunday. We don't get 19 extract in the rewards unless they deem it they want to. We don't get catalyst or reactors in the alert unless they deem they want to. I mean, they could at least give us Warframe slots in the alert. That would be cool. Okay, the only reason I say that because I know quite a few newer players who would love Warframe slots, because having to, buy Warframe slots and catalyst and reactors make it feel more like a pay to play type game to them, which Warframe is not, but at the same time it needs to find that balance, between too much rewards and too little, because I don't know. I don't know. It must be very hard to be a to balance something like this. We should be happy that they did something on the first step. I still kind of like my off-season idea from the last episode because I actually think it is a good idea. The whole off-season. But this is better than nothing. This is a start. They could have just kept giving us nothing. But they are actually putting at least some effort forth, which, like I said, I do appreciate that there is some effort. They could have just ignored it and said, oh, you'll wait till we're ready, tough luck. But they did give us a gift of the Lotus. A gift of the Lotus. That's what they gave us. A as in one, as in a single one. Which, you know, it is what it is. I mean, yeah. Could it be more? Yes. Could there have been maybe one each day of the weekend? Yes. Could there have been 3? Yes. Could there have been maybe 4? Maybe. But then again, if they did like 4 Gifts of the Lotuses every weekend, people would feel kind of gypped when Nightwave does return. Because they'd be like, oh, where's my, Gift of the Lotus weekend? Now we have to earn everything with Nightwave again. So, I don't know, maybe a single Gift of the Lotus is the way to go. I mean, I hate to think like diabolical person in me almost want to say, hey, you have this one thing, you're giving it 1 because of the fact that once the next Nightwave comes out, we'll just be grateful with whatever we get. But that's me being way too diabolical, okay? So don't mind that. Don't mind that at all, like I said. Just me being way too diabolical. Okay. So, positives, not diabolical. Okay. Positives is what this series is for. This whole Nightwave talk, what it's for, which hopefully you guys like the idea. It's, potentially to give feedback. I don't know if these listen to this or watch the video for this. If it's on the YouTube, feel free to leave in the comment section what you guys think. You never know, DE might actually watch it. I am a Warframe partner as of right now. And if you're listening to this in the podcast, DE might listen to this sometime. DE does know my podcast exists. Now, I did interview DE Taylor at one point, and I potentially have lined up for the future stuff too. So, there's definitely that. So, I hope this helps. I'd say you know a lot apparently. But I really hope this helps. I like giving feedback. Even diabolical conspiracy theories, So DE maybe gets an idea of what people are thinking might be the case and whatnot. And I'm trying to look at this from a new player's perspective, okay? Because I personally have had my PS4 account for a long time. I've had my PC account for quite a while too, but I have a little bit of help on that account. The reason I say it that way is because of the simple fact that with my PC account, I have my viewers are nice enough to, help me with certain things. And with my PS4 account, I have day one access, which is a Warframe, partner thing, of course. It's what enables me to show you guys stuff and whatnot before it comes, as it comes out on PS4 right now. But, whatever platform I choose. But anyway, with that said, however, I might not need it personally, but Nightwave, remember, at its core, and I'll probably say this every single episode, which is that Nightwave, at its core, it's supposed to replace alerts for newer players. Well, technically alerts for all of us, but it affects newer players the most. Now, I can say the Nightwave rewards have helped. There was last season, there was a whole thing where, people got, I'm getting distracted again, weapons, different weapons and whatnot, weapon slots, which was very good. And I guess we technically got the wolf to spawn, although I'll be honest, since Nightwave ended, I haven't got the wolf to spawn, not once. They said he was still in the game, which, I mean, he probably is somewhere, but he did not really spawn. And there's no way to get marked by him either, as far as I know. For all intents and purposes, when we were, when Nightwave was a thing, we were actually, like, perma-stocked by, perma-marked, for all intents and purposes. But Nightwave isn't a thing anymore, so we aren't really, not anymore. So yeah, definitely I would, if you're on the YouTube, leave in the comment section below what you think about it. And like I said, if you're listening to the podcast, you can definitely hit, go to YouTube, type in Warframe Madness, and, give your opinions there. Like I said, there's no guarantee that you will actually listen to this feedback at all. But, there's always a chance they might. There is always a chance, so it's always good. I'd rather have this feedback ready for them than there even be a slim chance of them actually passing by it and getting my opinion versus not having it at all. And with that said, I will catch you all in the future. Thank you for listening, watching, listening, and or watching. And I'll catch you guys in the future. Later.